Hello, lovely people of Love Advice TV. This is Coach Adrian, and I am delighted to introduce Coach Samira to the team. Hi, Samira.
Hi, everyone.
So excited that Samira has decided to join the Love Advice TV team and the With My Ex Again community because she has amazing experience. And I wanted to take a second to let you talk a little bit about your background and what were you doing before you decided to come and join Love Advice TV?
Sure. Well, I have a background in psychology, so I got my master's in clinical psychology. And, for the past couple of years, I've been working with families, with couples, just all different kinds of individuals with different problems, relationship problems, personality disorders. So I know how all of that can be really interconnected in a relationship. So yeah, I think it'd be really great to apply in a coaching session.
So happy to have that experience with us now. And I love your energy. And I've already had so much positive feedback from some of my clients that I've worked with you. And so this is fantastic. And today we wanted to talk about a YouTube comment that we received that Samira answered. And she said, Adrian, we should talk more about this because it applies to so many people. And the comment was centered around if no contact was working. It's, I believe, a man that had been in no contact wanted to know if the no contact was working or not. And he wanted for signs to make sure that he was on the right track. And so I told Samira that, the way that she addressed the issue was great. And absolutely we should do a video on this because a lot of you guys are engaged in doing radio silence or some form of no contact because you have to be working on yourself. And so, Coach Samira, personal transformation is always a key element in any breakup recovery. And so what are the signs that you feel that an active no contact is working?
I think once you're in active no contact and you're starting to work on yourself and have this personal development, once you start feeling good about yourself and you're starting to feel happier, starting to feel better about yourself without them, right? I think that is a really great sign of it starting to work.
That's right, because no contact is not for your ex. It's not for your significant other. It's about you. Our process is a process of personal transformation. And you should start to feel empowered. You should start to feel detached, not so consumed by your ex. Because a breakup is a pretty traumatic experience. And it's important for you to start to feel like yourself again. So what does feeling like yourself look like? Well, you know who you are and what you're into and some of the hobbies that you love to do, being engaged in those, being able to be a person again, to get out of your home and be social and engage in certain activities. So once you have this newfound energy, enthusiasm, and excitement, usually it means that your active no contact is successful. I don't care if your ex says anything or does anything. I don't want your ex to validate the success that you are making. Do you agree with that?
Oh, definitely. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a sign that your active no contact is working. Another sign that your active no contact is working is when sometimes your ex starts to come and test you. And they can test you in a variety of ways, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's because they just need that reassurance to know that they could still have you. And other times it's because they miss you. So Samira, share with, from your experience, what are some of the ways by which an ex will start to test you during no contact?
Well, one of the most obvious ways and direct ways is if they start, texting you here and there. If you haven't heard from them in a while, maybe they'll text you, see how you are, see who you're hanging out with. I've had a couple of coaching sessions where people will directly ask, hey, are you still in that new relationship? Are you still on the rebound? So, that's something to really look at. Another way is if they're, trying to sneak around and talking to your family or your friends. They're asking how you are. They're asking, what you've been up to. They want to know, where you are. Maybe they want to try to run into you. But yeah, that would be, another way that that it's working, right?
Absolutely. At the end of the day, you will feel it. You won't need their validation. You will know that your no contact is working because you will feel more empowered and you'll be excited about the breakup, about the opportunity that has come about. And a breakup can be a pretty traumatic experience, but it can also be liberating because you have a sense of awareness of all of those negative patterns and behaviors that you've been engaged in. And all of a sudden you have a purpose to try to become this better person through your breakup and through your breakup recovery process as a whole. So if you are engaged in no contact, don't peek over your shoulder to see what your ex is doing and, to just test out the waters to make sure that indeed this process is moving forward. It is moving forward if you are feeling better, and your ex may validate that, and it might be clear and obvious, but ultimately we are not interested in seeing what they have to say or what they do to know that you're moving forward and that you're moving forward in your breakup recovery as a whole. Important for you to remember, it's about you. It's your process of personal transformation, and as Coach Samira said, you should start to feel more empowered, more energetic, and just better overall. And that's the most important thing, because we don't do this just to help you get your ex back. We're doing this for you to feel better about yourself and for you to be happy so that you can actually be in a sustainable, successful relationship once you do get back together. So it's a pleasure doing these videos with you.
Yeah, thank you for having
I'm
me.
excited to do more. If you have questions for Coach Samira, leave them in the comment section below. She will answer them, I guarantee it. And perhaps we'll choose one of those questions and do another video together.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm excited about it anyway. So keep fighting the good fight, my friends, and see you soon.